Hello, Strong Line. How are we today? Happy Monday, happy squat day. It is a beautiful, beautiful day in the DMV, so I hope you've enjoyed the first part of your day today. And now we are going to experience the best 30 minutes of our Monday. So for this Monday, for squat day, a few things that you need. You need your box, your chair, your bench. You will be doing step-ups later on in this workout. If you don't have anything to step up onto, no problem, that's fine. We're also going to be sitting down to it for our pistols, all right? In addition to that box, you guys are going to need a single dumbbell. That single dumbbell is going to be used for goblet squats as part of our strength. And then it's also going to be used for our clean and press, all right? So one dumbbell, one box, then you just need your lovely selves and your smile. If you are here live, chat me, say hello, let me know that you are working out with me. If you are tuning in on demand, drop a note, leave a comment, send me a message, hit like, say hi, all of the above. Anne-Marie, Tina, Jennifer, Carol, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is officially noon now, so let's get this party started. Once you have that box ready, that single dumbbell yourself, let's get into jumping jacks here. So nice and light on our feet, swinging those arms up overhead, kind of setting the tone for the next 30 minutes, blocking out the rest of your day, whatever else is going on. And let's take it into a nice light jog here. You can run forwards and backwards. You can just jog in place. Just move those legs, maybe swing your arms. It's all right if you feel ridiculous. You're at home. No one can see you. And going into butt kicks here, heels to your butt, drive those knees down towards the ground. And leaning back into high knees, lift those knees up nice and high to hip height. Run them up a little higher and back to that jog. We're going back to jumping jacks. Starting to get the blood flowing, raise that heart rate a bit. There we go. And let's drop it into some squats. So feet shoulder width apart. Glue your feet into the ground, spin your knees out, reach your butt back, and stand up, reaching those arms forward, and then push through your heels, squeeze your butt to stand. Down and up, there we go. Make sure you feel that tension in your hips. You're pushing your knees out. Give me one more pause at the bottom. Hold, stand up. Good, go ahead, walk yourself down to a high plank. And meeting me in this high plank position, hands right underneath your shoulders. You're gonna take your left knee to your left elbow, and back, right knee to right elbow, and back. Just a few mountain climbers here to warm up our core, warm up our shoulders. One more, and now take your right foot to your right hand into our Spiderman lunge. Reach up, open up. Feel that opening in your hips. Maybe it feels best to drop down to the elbows if you have that range of motion. And then go ahead, swap legs. Left foot to your left hand. Same thing, you can plant the right hand, twist up. Or maybe it feels better to drop to the elbows. Good, come back to your high plank here. Shift your hips up and back into your downward facing dog, maybe pedaling out your heels, driving your chest towards your thighs. And then shift back to plank, fall down to the floor, burpee yourself up to standing, and let's go into some reverse lunges. Taking one leg, shifting the weight back in that front heel, and then swapping sides. Continuing to warm up our legs a bit here. Getting ready for our pistols and our goblet squats. Give me one more on each leg. And then take a big side step, lateral lunge, hip shift back. Weight is in that heel. We feel a nice big stretch in our straight leg, inner thigh. Come up through standing, shift back, chest stays proud. Sitting a little lower for an even deeper stretch. Come up through center. Place your hands on the floor. Feel that opening through your hamstrings, through your low back. and then slowly roll up to standing. All right, guys, let's get into it, shall we? So we have goblet pause squats, and we have pistols to our box. So with that goblet of yours, you're gonna hold your dumbbell up at your chest. We're gonna squat down, hold at the bottom for 3, 2, 1, and then pop up fast. All right, so we should really be able to feel every part of these squats. We're going for 1 minute. Let's do it, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So dumbbells up at your chest. We drive our knees out. Hang out at the bottom for 3, 2, 1. Push through the floor. Squeeze your butt. Stand. As you squat down, drive those knees out. Glue your feet into the floor. Feel the strength in the bottom of that squat. As you hold it, feel strong, feel powerful, feel it in your hips, and then stand up fast. Really squeezing your butt, really pushing into the floor. That's as if someone was just pushing like the eject button, right? And they ejected you right to the top of that squat. If only it was that easy. Here we go. But we're building that power, we're building that strength, so that as this weight gets heavier, we have more strength and power to pull from to stand up. 10 seconds. Make sure you're holding it for a full 3 count, not a cheated 3 count. 2, 1, and bring your feet together. Reach your hips back, weight is in the heels. Let's go through some narrow squats. We're here just to basically mobilize through our hips and our ankles a bit more. Warming up for our pistols, so sitting your butt back into your heels, keeping those feet glued together. Give me 1 more. And then stand up. Find your box or your chair. Balance on the right leg. Here we go. Reaching your arms forward. You're going to slow and controlled sit down and stand up, and then swap sides. Slow and controlled sit and stand up. Now, if the box is too easy for you, if you've been doing these for a long time, you can do it without the assistance. Take out the box. Do it freestanding, getting as low as you can each and every pistol, all right? But if you can't do that yet, work the control. How slow can you get to your box? Shift your weight onto your standing leg, slowly come down, and then stand up. We don't want to crash and fall down. Remember, we like the analogy of sitting on a water balloon, and if you were to crash, you're going to have a wet butt for the rest of the day. We don't want that. 2, 1, and rest. All right, 30-second rest. Grab some water. We now know what we're in for. We're going to do that 2 more rounds. So coming back to our goblet squats with that 3-second pause, maybe this second round we can get a little bit lower. Maybe we can drive our knees out stronger. Maybe we really cheated the pause, and this time we're going to hold a real 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So knees out, get that depth, hold 3, 2, 1, and then stand up. We don't stand up on 3, we hold for that full count of 3. Think about squeezing your butt, keeping that dumbbell close to your chest, weight is in your heels, so you can wiggle your toes at the bottom of your squat. Because the first thing we do when we descend into our squat is shift our hips back, and as we shift back, those knees drive out, so we've loaded our heels, we've loaded our hamstrings, and we didn't come forward into our knees, all right? Huge difference in the squat that's really gonna make a world of difference in your body. 15 seconds, shifting back as you simultaneously drive your knees out, so it's not back and then down. It's one motion for 3, 2, 1. Stand up, narrow squats again, feet together. Can we sit into our heels, sink our hips a little lower, and then stand? Chest proud, reach your arms forward here. Once again, you should be able to wiggle those toes, pushing up through your heels, squeezing your butt. Let's do 1 more. And come to your box. Pistols again, same thing. 2 per leg this time. Ready? Let's go. So 2 on the right, so we sit down with control up, maintain that balance, come right back down and up. And then 2 on the left. Find that control. You might notice that one leg is more wobbly than the other. Maybe one, you have better depth, better range of motion. Try to hold the balance in between those sets of 2, and then swap sides. Really feel every inch of that pistol squat, as opposed to just feeling yourself fall down and feeling yourself come up. You feel yourself holding, stabilizing, and controlling even in those mid-air positions. Last 7 seconds, plenty of time for one more set here. 2, 1, and rest. All right, guys, so for our third and final round, if you feel like you've mastered your box, 2 options. Either find a lower box, maybe a lower table at home, or let's try it freestanding. And then goblet squats, if you have heavier weight, go heavier. Otherwise, let's stay the same. Just make it a little better. All right, grab that weight up at your chest. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come down, hold 3, 2, 1, and pop up. This time, I want you to think about the coming up part, all right? So you're pushing the floor down. You're squeezing your butt the whole time. Remember, you want to get there as fast as you can. Someone pushed the eject button and you are just flying up, all right? Get that image in your brain and try to create that power as you stand up from the bottom of your squat. Now, if your weight is becoming too much, you can always drop the weight. Do this without any other weight, just body weight, totally fine. 20 seconds. Are you driving your knees out at the top? Are you creating that tension through your feet by gluing your feet to the ground, squeezing your butt, and pushing through your heels? 5 seconds, one last one. 2, 1. Last time with our narrow squats, feet together. Maybe we can get a little lower here as we start to build some range of motion through our ankles, through our hips. Maybe sit at the bottom. You might feel a stretch in your calves if you are tight there. One more. And rest. We have pistols, final round. We're going 3 per leg. Let's try it without the box. Ready? Let's go. So balancing on the right leg, down and up. Doesn't matter how low you get, but see if you can challenge yourself each pistol to get a little lower. So we do 3 in a row. Maybe the first one, you're like, I just needed to kind of dust the cobwebs off. And by that third one, you're sinking as low as you can. Keep going, nice and controlled. Pick one spot on the floor to focus on for your balance. And then knock out your 3 and 3. We have 15 more seconds. Maybe you notice yourself just naturally getting lower, not even thinking about it. You've built that strength over the weeks in these classes. 2, 1, and rest. All right, grab a sip of water because we have 15 nonstop minutes ahead of us. And our movements are 3 squats, pulses, followed by 3 power squats. So in the bottom of your squat, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, then 3 power squats, then back to the 3 pulses. We have power reverse lunges. So you're gonna drive your knee back, hop up. Then we have mountain climber toe taps. So mountain climber, tapping your opposite toe. Then we have a swing clean to a press. So with your dumbbell, you're gonna swing that weight up to your shoulder and press overhead. And then back through your legs and up overhead And last but not least, we have burpee step ups. So you're gonna drop down into your burpee. Stand up, step on your box. That's one. If you don't have a box to step on, you're just doing burpees. No problem. All right, guys, here we go. Starting off with our 3 squat pulses plus 3 power squats for 1 minute in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So bottom of a squat, we pulse 1, 2, 3. Then jump your feet in for 3 power squats, tapping the floor, and then in that squat position, 1, 2, 3. Then 3 power squats. Chest up, bending your legs. 1, 2, 3. There you go, you got the drill. The power squats are kind of your time to shake it out. And I want you to stay low there in those pulses. So once again, feeling and getting stronger in the bottom of that squat. You might start to feel those legs burn. That's all right, that's why we're here, right? 1, 2, 3. But in those pulses, we're not coming up above 90. We're staying nice and low. Chest is proud. Just like a little micro bend. 5 seconds, we go to power lunges. Into 1, left leg forward, right leg steps back. Lunge, come through. You can either just lift the knee or add the hop off that left toe. So, right leg steps back, right arm is forward. Swing your arms, hop off the left. As you lunge back, I want you to shift your weight back in your left heel. Keep your chest proud, and then add that speed. 2, 1, swap sides. Right leg forward, left leg back. We bring our left arm forward as our left leg goes back, and we swing our arms as we hop through, or as we drive our left knee up. 12 seconds. Start to add that speed. We start to feel it in that right butt cheek. We go to mountain climber toe taps. Into 1, let's get there in your high plank. Left hand touches your right toe. If you can't reach it, touch your right knee. So opposite toe or opposite knee. Now, can you keep your hips steady? Can you keep your chest parallel to the ground as you alternate here? We're not wobbling side to side. And then pick up your speed. Go a little quicker. As if you were running your mountain climbers in, but you're touching that toe. You're making it a little harder. Or you're touching your opposite knee, making it a little harder. 15 seconds if you need a rest. Rest in that high plank, and then get right back to it. We have swing clean to press in 7 seconds. There we go. Just a few more here. 2, 1. Grab that weight. Just like a kettlebell swing, swing your hips back, stand up to the shoulder, press overhead. Hips back, stand up, press overhead. So load up through your heels, your glutes, and your hamstrings. When you stand up, you're standing straight up tall, squeezing your butt. That dumbbell floats to the shoulder, and press overhead, switch arms. Left side, come back, up to the shoulder, all the way overhead, back to the shoulder, and back through. Let's get that full range of motion in our press. So each and every press always starts dumbbell on the shoulder. All right, the last and best minute is coming up. 3, 2, 1. Burpee step ups, let's go. Drop to the floor. Burpee, step up, right back down. You need help? Do your burpee to your box and step up. So hands to the box, jump out, in and up. If you don't need that help, don't cheat yourself. Get yourself down to the floor and drive up. Good, we're finding some speed here. We're challenging ourselves. We don't need to think. We're just dropping down, picking ourselves right back up. Let's have some fun here in these burpees. We only have 20 more seconds. Then we come to the top of round 2. These 15 minutes always fly by. So know that even when it's hard in the moment, it always ends. Before you know it, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 3 squat pulses. 1, 2, 3. 3 power squats. All right, let's keep that heart rate up. 1, 2, 3. 3 power squats. Good. Feel that elevated heart rate. Embrace it. And then breathe through it. Big inhales, big exhales. Your legs will thank me tomorrow, I promise. And in your power squats, chest proud to find the floor. We never want to lean over with our back, right? Bending our knees, keeping that chest lifted. 15 seconds. Then we go into power lunges. Whew. It's a powerful day. 10 seconds here. Breathe. Push through it. 3, 2, 1. Left leg forward. Lunge back. Power up. Or hop off that toe. The main thing here, you're shifting your weight back in your heel. And then you're driving your knee up. Adding that explosive power. Some of that lactic acid buildup in the left leg, but we switch in 5 seconds. So push through it here. 2, 1, swap. There we go. Now we need to stay focused. We need to stay confident in ourselves that we'll get through these, because we will, right? They're just lunges at the end of the day. Nothing too serious. So have fun with them. 10 seconds. We have mountain climber toe taps. 1 more, let's do it together. 2, 1 in your high plank. Get there, settle in, and then start reaching for your opposite toe. The key here is being super strong through your shoulders. Tuck your pelvis under, squeeze your butt. So we don't want our hips sagging low. Lift those legs up and then go for your toe taps or your knee taps. All right, you should feel your abs engaged here. They are working so hard for you. 25 seconds left. Inhales and exhales. Slow that heart rate down while we continue to work here. Just 10 more seconds. If you need to rest, rest in plank. But try not to drop your knees. 3, 2, 1. On your feet, grab that dumbbell. We have 1 swing clean. Press overhead. Back, up to the shoulder, and press. Hips go back, chest stays lifted. You can use your legs, or you can strict press up overhead. 10 seconds, then we swap sides. We got this, guys. 1 more. 2, 1, left arm, back, right up. Now we talk about if you take too much time in these transitions, switching from arm to arm or from movement to movement, you actually make it harder for yourself to start again. So you know when you take a week off, it's really hard to get back in? Same concept. 3, 2, 1. Just drop into that first burpee. Just get it done. Get the momentum going. And then find your rhythm. Find your pace. 1 burpee. Jump those feet in. 1 step up, full extension. On your burpee, use your abs. Use your hips to lift yourself up. Bring your feet to your hands and then stand up. Let's find some grace in our movement here, some fluidity. Pick those feet up. My biggest pet peeve in burpees is people dragging their feet. So don't drag them. Lift them up. Use that strength, all right? 15 seconds. We've got this. And guess what? It's our final round. 5 minutes and it's done. I told you it goes by fast. One more. 3, 2, 1. 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. 3 power squats. Yes. We know the drill now. We've done it twice, so we know exactly how it feels. We know how and when it starts to hurt, which means we have a better sense of just pushing through it, right? Having some fun. We all came here for a reason, probably different reasons, but whatever they all are, they all equal bettering ourselves in some capacity. So think of that. As things start to get hard, as they start to burn and you want to stop, just remember why you're here. 10 seconds. And if it's to have fun, you don't have fun when you cheat yourself, right? 3, 2, 1. Power lunges, left leg forward. Step back on the right. Big hop. Back and hop. Shift the weight back in the left heel. Feel that left butt. Super active. Then can you maintain your balance? Not setting that right leg down. Can you go faster? Can you build speed and power off that left toe? 2, 1. Swap sides. Same thing, right side. Shift back in the heel. Maintain that balance. Maintain that focus. Straight ahead. Swing your arms. Drive up out of it. 10 seconds. We've got this. No one's stopping, resting, or slowing down right now. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climber toe taps. We start in plank. Tap that foot. Just try it. Even if you've been tapping your knee, see what happens if you try to get your toe this time. It's your last round. The worst that happens is you're just literally not going to touch it. That's really not quite a big deal, right? So try, and if you don't touch it, keep trying and trying until one day you're doing mountain climber toe taps and you didn't even think you could. Keep it up, guys. But know that that option to touch your knee is always there. Building up at your own pace, your own level here. 10 seconds. Can we go a little faster? Let's have some fun with it. Let's pick up that speed. 5 seconds. Swing clean. 2, 1. Let's go. Grab that dumbbell. Swing it up to the shoulder. Press it overhead. So you're standing up fast. Your arm is really doing nothing, all right? It's all in your legs. You should feel it all in your butt and pushing into your hamstrings and your heels. Dip, drive, and punch. 2, 1, left side. We're not thinking during that swap. We're not slowing down because we have less than 90 seconds and the workout is done. So think about how you want to feel. I like to feel laying on the floor half dead after a workout. I know that's not for everyone. That's just for me, so I like to push it out. 5 seconds. Let's push it out together. In 2, 1. Burpees and you're done. Here we go. Dropping down, up, big step up. Good. Make them quicker. Make those burpees fast, fluid, and strong. Keep that breathing under control. Big inhales and big exhales. Focusing on your breath, staying in control. right? You're in control of your breathing, that heart rate. So just breathe through it. Relax. You'll do it. We're over halfway through these. Keep going. What can you do for the final 15 seconds? When you hear the crowd cheering for you and the finish line saying congratulations, are you gonna walk across or are you gonna sprint? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Woo! Awesome. Awesome Monday, guys. All right, let's stretch out while we have these boxes here. So go ahead, stand up. Let's keep that heart high. Whew. Take that right leg, put it up on your box. Toe to the sky, take your hands to your hips. Pull your hips back. Keeping that chest lifted. Breathing into your right hamstring. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Hinge forward a little lower. Good. Stand up, let's swap sides. Left toe on the box. Hands to your hips, pull those hips back. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Sink a little lower. Beautiful. Awesome job, guys. Happy Monday. Happy squat day. Thank you for joining me. Tell your friends to join. They can take this class on YouTube at any time. Tomorrow, we're back to our regular scheduled programming. We have push-ups and hamstring curls on the platform. I will see you then. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you all.